Hello everyone, so we have some satellite imagery showing the damage to Morozovsk airbase after the drone attack we saw yesterday, which hit an ammo dump there. Remember, we saw some absolutely massive detonations and ammo cook-offs after the strike, so the suspicion was that the damage would be pretty big, and those suspicions are correct. On screen now as before, the black burn marks you can see are the remnants of the last attack which, other than hitting a lubricants warehouse, was largely unsuccessful. Here is the aftermath of yesterday's one. So, multiple signs of burning all around different areas of the base. This base was clearly hit hard. Big fires south of the runway and just below the flight line on the left hand side. Then, in the top right hand corner, signs of big fires around some buildings, moving down more fires which burned on the fields and on the grass. Now, not all of these fires would be caused by drone impacts. Remember, we saw some pretty big ammo cook-offs, so falling munitions and that sort of thing would certainly have started some of them, but some of them may be strikes as well. I'm going to take a closer look at what may have been hit in those areas in just a moment, but first, I want to show in a zoomed in bit of the key part of the base. So this right here was the key target for this attack. Given the big explosions we saw, this would be an ammunition storage area. That is completely gone. The entire ammunition storage area is pretty much wiped off the face of the earth. Now, there are two more areas of note not highlighted by the uploader. And side note, I don't know who originally shared these images. I got them from Null Reports, but I don't think he initially shared them online. So the three areas in red highlighted here, keep an eye on them. I'm going to flick back to the before. So, left hand side where two blurred jets are, the small structures in the centre, and the road leading out of the base. Here the aftermath again. So, one jet you can see is gone. There's a black marking where it is. Now, we can't say for sure if it was destroyed or if it was evacuated after the strike, as Russia does tend to remove all jets from a base temporarily after an attack. We can see that one jet is remaining, which is a bit odd. That one either unairworthy at the moment, or possibly got damaged in the attack and can't be moved. We can't say for certain. It's possible that the black markings is one jet completely destroyed and the other damaged. The black markings could just be regular wear and tear, scorching from the engines and oil and that sort of thing, and the missing jet was evacuated, but we can't say for sure. It does show up very clear on the satellite imagery. Clearer than you'd expect general wear and tear to show up. No signs of wreckage, but Russia may have cleared it quickly away. But again, we are going to have to wait for more confirmation here. Moving right, a group of structures in this section are gone. At least, I think they're structures. When we'll look at Google Maps, we'll see what exactly was here. And along the road, an appearance. So, a bunch of small vehicles appeared, which are soon to be emergency vehicles here attending the scene. Let's turn back to our big overview. So numbered here are the key areas we're going to look at more closely. Number 1, near the flight line. Numbers 2 and 3 are that massive bit of scorched earth under the cloud cover. 4, moving to the top, what we've just looked at, but I will show it on Google Maps so you can see the site overall and how big it is. 5 is also near the area we also looked at. 6, scorching near some old scorching from the last strike. 7, 8, north and south of a small aircraft storage area. Number 9, scorching near a small trail to the right hand side of the runway. Starting with the flight line. First here is a side by side. Now on the top image, I can't really tell what, if anything, is here. What you can see here, these could be types of aircraft or just, markings of leaked oil and scorching from the engines and general wear and tear and that sort of thing. I think the latter is most likely, as the jets here are Su-34s, which are a distinctive blue colour. Interestingly, on the after, two small white vehicles appeared, one slightly larger than the other. They aren't very clear. I suspect these are emergency vehicles here to attend to the fire that was caused near the flight line. But I don't think jets were present in this area before the attack. I think what we're seeing is general wear and tear. Switching to Google Maps here, the scorching here is just south of a big building which appears to be the base's control tower. No signs that the tower was hit. The fire is in the area below it. This could be a drone which was targeting the control tower, which was intercepted or missed. or munitions for the cook-off landing here. Our next section is here. This is the field below the runway. There looks to be nothing here to be hit. We can't rule out a mobile SAM or something being deployed here, but it could just as likely be fires caused by the big munitions cook-off we saw, or even a drone that missed and landed here. No way to tell for sure without better satellite imagery. The fire here spread all along the side of the runway, which are all empty fields until we get to here. There's a small cluster of structures in the bottom corner, but no way to tell what they are. Could even just be abandoned sheds and the like which are disused. Zoomed in, could be objects covered in camouflage netting, but honestly, I can't tell for certain. This is in an area with signs of fire, so whatever it is, likely gone now. The next section is the focus of the strike, the ammo dump. Completely gone, but on Google Maps you can see just how much is kept here. A number of warehouses and crates and storage areas and that sort of thing. This facility, completely destroyed, along with all the ammunition inside it, which is likely bombs and missiles. This is our next section. You can see the area which I thought may have got hit because of the notable changes in the satellite imagery is actually a car park, with an old aircraft as a gate guardian nearby, so that wasn't signs of damage after all. Although, we did see signs of fire and burning in this area, and scattered around are a lot of objects here and there. Now, I can't tell what the objects are, but it looks like some of them are actually in holes dug in the ground. This is an area with fire damage, but no idea if the stuff here is important or not. On one hand, it seems unusual for something important to be kept out in the open near the car park, but then if it was just empty shipping crates or whatever, why put them in holes, and at least one of them has a bit of a roof covering for protection? Again, no idea what these are. Can't say for sure if they're destroyed or not, but there are signs of fire in the area, so they may have suffered some damage. Next area is here. Nothing to be seen, a miss or damage to the grass caused by the ammo cook-off. Next one here, part of the runway, empty on Google Maps imagery. However, let's check the before. So you can see there were aircraft here before the strike took place, and the after. The aircraft are gone. No signs of damage on the tarmac, so I think the aircraft here survived and were evacuated. The scorching again, either a missed drone or caused by the cook-off. Just south of that strike was here. The fire is pretty much ringing this installation here. This installation, I'm not sure what purpose it served as a base, seems to have actually been protected from the fire by the earthen mounds ringing it. The burning is surrounding it, but none of the little installation itself. So the installation doesn't look damaged. Now, in the midst of one of these circles though, where there was burning, is a small white structure. No idea what this was, and I doubt it was deliberately targeted, it looks too small and insignificant, but likely gone up in the fire that was caused here. I'm wondering if this was some sort of generator or communications node or something like that. Finally, the last bit to the base to look at, nothing to be seen in this area to hit, so again, a miss or damage caused by the cook-off. So, no doubt this was a massive strike by Ukraine. It hit on the ammo dump, which pretty much destroyed it all. No idea if it were bombs, SAM missiles or anti-air missiles kept here. Maybe a combination of both, I think that's most likely. The other burning around the base looks like a mixture of misses and fires caused by the cook-off, rather than deliberately targeted. But some of them may have caused additional damage to minor structures. And we also have the two jets. One of them, which wasn't evacuated and is remaining near some burned area. Very possibly it took some shrapnel damage and can't be moved. The other one, the jet is missing on the afterwards, but there is some black burning marks nearby where it was. It's also possible that one was destroyed. But again, we definitely can't say for sure, we are going to have to wait for more confirmation. But at least the ammo dump is destroyed, completely wiped out. Some minor structures lightly damaged, and possibly we have one Su-34 damaged, and possibly one Su-34 destroyed. So that's it for this video. A bit of a longer one than usual, but one which I hope you found interesting. Now, before we finish, I'm going to play two videos from NAFO about the ongoing fundraiser with him, featuring Su-34s channel patches shown on screen now. All of the money raised is to buy two vehicles for Ukraine. Big thanks to everybody who's helped out, and take care everybody.
Ми бійці 143-ї окремої піхотної бригади виконуємо бойові завдання на Куп'янському напрямку. Звертаємось за допомогою у наданні пікапу та бусу для виконання завдань з евакуації військовослужбовців. Завдяки мобільності ми зможемо врятувати багато поранених, зберегти життя наших воїнів та досягти кращих результатів виконання завдань. Дякуємо друзям з НАФО. Слава Україні! Героям слава!
Hi, we are soldiers from the 23rd Separate Motorized Infantry Battalion. We are in need of a pickup truck for combat, surveillance, and evacuation missions. We ask the NAFO community and charity fund Help 99 for help. Thank you for supporting Ukraine. Slava Ukraini. Glory to the heroes.